When is a jump scare in a horror movie too scary? The Boogeyman features a moment so unsettling that test screening audiences needed a break. One of the summer's biggest horror movies is The Boogeyman, adapted from the Stephen King story of the same name. It hails from director Rob Savage, who made waves a few years ago with his made-for-nothing found-footage horror flick, Host, filmed and released during the pandemic. Now Savage is back, this time adapting a story from a master of the genre, and critics seem to agree that he did a damn good job of translating the material. The reveal of the monster at the center of this story actually seems to have scared audiences in early screenings so badly that they had to re-edit the movie to accommodate the reaction. The filmmaker recently spoke with Empire in anticipation of the film's theatrical release. Savage explained that the reveal of the titular Boogeyman worked like gangbusters in test screenings. The only problem? The crowd reactions were so over the top that they obscured important plot details. Here's what Savage had to say about it. The first time you see the creature, the audience screamed so loud and then immediately started talking with their neighbors and chattering that they completely missed the next lines. So we had to recut it and build in 45 seconds of padding, just so they didn't miss any vital information. Savage added, "I'm a huge jump scare guy. That's the most gratifying part. When you see that play with an audience and you can feel them taking the bait, and then you feel the jump land." The first time we see the titular creature of the Boogeyman is in young Sawyer's room. She is woken up in the middle of the night by her closet door suddenly and violently opening out of nowhere before a creature runs towards her and hides under her bed. When she looks down and checks, a horrifying dark monster runs at her, crawling around like a spider. We never really see the full body of the creature, which is part of why it's so frightening.
It needs the dark to stay hidden.
To design the creature, director Rob Savage looked toward H.P. Lovecraft, hoping to deliver something stark and striking, but which needed to mostly bleed off into the shadows, while the audience filled in the blanks. The giant deer-like creature from the British horror film The Ritual also provided an inspiration for the primordial, old, decayed look of the Boogeyman, and it shows. This is not a grand, elegant monster. Instead, it is a battered, ugly creature that looks beaten up by the centuries. The fact that we don't really know what it is, and we don't really see enough to do more than speculate, is the brilliance of the Boogeyman. Like the best horror monsters, like the shark in Jaws or the xenomorph in Alien, the fear of the unknown and unseen is as great as the fear of the creature itself. When making a horror movie, getting effective jump scares like that is an absolute must. It's part of the communal experience, and that helps put a lot of butts in seats. But audiences enjoying a communal jump scare nearly wasn't the case for this movie. The Boogeyman was originally produced with a streaming release on Hulu in mind. However, outstanding test screenings convinced Disney to shift its strategy and give this one a wide release in theaters, right in the heart of the summer movie season. And it was actually Stephen King himself who helped ensure that the film wouldn't be relegated to streaming. Given that it seems Savage produced a crowd pleaser here, that shift seems like a wise move. Horror has been the hottest thing at the box office over the last couple of years, with movies like Smile, Megan, and The Black Phone serving as recent success stories. Disney undoubtedly stands to make a bigger splash and more money by letting this monster scare audiences in crowded theaters. Maximum impact, maximum profit. The Boogeyman is out in theaters now.